If you guys remember, I went over Ivanti. Ivanti had some on-prem hardware that allowed you to have access to your devices. Then the cloud services got hacked, as well as their on-prem devices. At first, the first time I covered it, it was on-prem devices. Then the second time I covered it, which I believe was yesterday or the day before, it became cloud services. And I just want you to see what it says. Everywhere work elevated. Ivanti finds, heals, and protects every device everywhere automatically, whether your team is down the hall or spread around the globe. Ivanti makes it easy and secure for them to do what they do best. And here we have this article, Ivanti EPMM flaw exploited by Chinese hackers to breach government agency. Oh my god, I can't. Just Chinese hackers have been exploiting a remote code execution flaw in Ivanti Endpoint Manager Mobile to breach high-profile organizations worldwide. The flaw is identified as CVE, etc., 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 which is one of these guys, and received a high severity score. The issue can be leveraged to execute remotely on Ivanti EPMM version 12.5 and earlier via specifically crafted API requests. Ivanti disclosed the flaw together with an authentication bypass and patched them both, noting that the two issues had been exploited previously against a very limited number of customers. It's been out since the 15th, which is approximately 7 days ago. And there's been a threat group that's been using the exploit, including other vulnerabilities since January. And look at this. One more time, even though this is black-pilled information, if you want to look at it that way, I want you to look at the glass half full, which is this stuff can be easily fixed. For example, some researcher commented on the hackers' deep knowledge about Ivanti systems, saying that they know which files hold the information required for the next step of the attack, such as clear text MySQL credentials. This is like a 101. This is security 101. Oh, look at this. What's this? What's this? Oh, what's this? Like clear text credentials. Now, the entities in the latest UNC 5221 exploitation campaign are UK National Health Service institutions. Yes, that's right. So the UK is not getting a break here. National healthcare pharma provider in North America. U.S. medical device manufacturer. Municipal agencies in Scandinavia and the UK. German Federal Research Institute. German telecom giant and IT subsidiaries. U.S.-based cybersecurity firm. Major U.S. food service distributor. Irish aerospace leasing firm. German industrial manufacturer. Japanese automotive electronics and powertrain supplier. U.S. firearms manufacturer. South Korean multinational commercial and consumer bank. These were confirmed breaches as evidenced by reverse shells, data exfiltration, database exports, persistent malware injections, and abuse of internal Office 365 tokens and LDAP configurations. And essentially, if you craft your API request appropriately to Ivanti, you can essentially take over the world. I don't know why I'm streaming. And I'm not out here doing this. I could be making way more money. It's not over. This is like the perfect storm of all the stupidity around the daily tech news cybersecurity issues that I've been covering for 49 episodes now. Check this out. The threat actor performed host recon by running system commands to gather details about the device, user's network, and configuration files before dropping the Christie loader payload from a... Oh, what's that? What's that news article? Something that I've read before countless times, almost on a daily basis? It's been like, 2 or 3 days since we've read one of these, and what's this? What? Huh? What's this? Compromised AWS S3 bucket. And here you go. You just have access. What's up, D-Daver on Twitch? Here it is. It's just an S3 bucket. It's just open. You just put stuff up there, out in the cloud. No problem, right? I'm getting tired of reading these. I really am. Look, the crux of the argument that I've been making on these streams, basically all of them. Well, I can even kind of adjust the argument a bit. If we have programmers, sysadmins, DevOps, people in charge of cloud services, software that runs poorly on cars, etc., 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 who can't get basic things correct. If we have video games that are shoddily made, they're crappy, they're massively over bloated. There's very little innovation or ingenuity behind them anymore. We have websites that make your fan spin like crazy for stuff that's way bigger than what you could run Doom on like a 90s or 80s machine on, and it's like bigger than that. You have like an entirely interactive video game on old potato hardware. If you can't get stuff like this right, if you can't get typical standard S3 buckets secured, Google Cloud buckets secured, we've covered that. If you can't put default password configurations, if you can't secure passwords for MySQL database connections, if our programmers have become so neutered because they just abstract away all these problems with automations and third party and paradigms and npm install and all of this stuff, man, it's no wonder that tech is the way it is. And who do you think likes seeing it the most? Nefarious actors, including nation-state actors. I'd put on my Goomba hat, but I don't have it right now. And I'd go into my conspiracy mode about how these things are promoted by people who do not like our way of life. And they like the fact that we do this stupid crap because it leaves open doors for them to access everything that they need to access to manipulate us, essentially.